Hi, welcome back. In episode 1 we covered how you shorten tracks using hot cues on the CDJ 2000. You can also do that on the XDJ, the RX2 and any other equivalent DJ equipment. But what if you haven't got hot cues or equivalent DJ equipment? So you can actually shorten tracks using a piece of software called Audacity. Audacity is free and I've put a link in the comments below. You'll need to install this before you can actually do this tutorial. So do that first, pause it, and then come back to this when you've installed it. So firstly, what we need to do is look at bringing the track in that we would like to shorten. So I'm going to do that first of all. I'm going to select, you can just open a folder and you can literally just drag it on. So say it was this track here. This is what I did with Carl Roper. What you've got in here at the minute, I can sort of see the intro. It kind of builds up. I've got a bit of a break here and a shorter break here, and it looks like a second drop. So what I think I might do, just for the purposes of this video, is look to jump from maybe this section here, so where it drops into the first break, to where it drops in the second break. So first of all, I need to put some markers in. So we do that quite simply. If we click around where we think we're going to need the marker. So if we go to the end of the break, which is about there, I'd say, you'll get a nice line that looks like that. Simply magnify it so you can see the audio file a bit better. And you can see here, this is the break and it's leading up to that first kick there. So the first drop, first kick of the drop. So I'm going to zoom in a bit more using these buttons, and I'm just going to like get that marker just on point. I'm just going to play so you can hear where that would sound, how that would sound. Okay, so happy with that, where that marker is. The kick sort of comes in nice and punchy. Yeah, cool. So you just press stop. So that's where I want my first marker. That's where I'm going to make the chop. So if I go to edit and then labels, and then you want to go add label at selection, you'll get this little label section at the bottom now, and it's put a marker in there. Next up, I want to create the second point. So if I zoom back out again, oops, a bit too much, and then oops, this section here, this is where I want the second marker, because what I want to do is delete from here to there. So I've got to get this one perfect as well. So you can see it's broke there and it's going to drop there. So let's have a look at, zoom in. Okay, so this is where the first kick kicks again. So again, just zoom in, just get it nice and on point. And again, we'll just give it a test. Sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to put another marker in now. So edit, labels, add label section. Now you've got two. So all you need to do now is remove this. So if you go to your right label and then just hover over the top, your icon will change to an arrow pointing to the left. When it does, all you need to do is hold your left mouse button and then simply drag it all the way across until you get that snap kind of looking grid. Then simply, once that's done, let go of your mouse button and press delete. And what you'll notice is that bit between just under 3 minutes to just under 4 minutes will be removed and the track will have shortened. Like so. So let's just have a listen to what the transition sounds like. So what it's basically going to do now is run out of that first break and into the second drop, because we've removed some parts. So what we want it to sound like is seamless. So let's just see if this has worked. Yeah, sounds good to me, that does. So then all you need to do is go to File and then Export Audio, Export to Computer. Now, I would always export it as a WAV, because if you've imported an MP3 file and then you export it as an MP3 file, MP3 file, you're basically compressing an MP3 file again. So you're going to lose some of the sound quality again. So the best thing to do would be to export this as a WAV file. So you're not going to lose any of that nice audio that you've got. So when you are playing live, you've just got a really clean version that actually is shorter than the one that you originally had.